This is hive number 2. This is the one that swarmed last week, so we're going to just check. We don't think it has a queen right now, so we're going to look on the status of the queen cells. Make sure everything looks okay. You want to grab the smoker in front? Okay, here, I'll do it. There's more than I thought. Turn that around. Yeah. Alright, on the top frame, there's more bees than I thought there were. Not quite as many as number 1, but want to grab the frame holder? Alright, number 1 is empty. Number 2 is empty. Number 3. This is stuck to the bottom. I need that.
I don't know where number 2 is. Oh, right.
There's really not a lot of... Oh, this is stuck. Oh, that's what's the tear. It's stuck to the one next to it.
To this one?
I don't know, but when I lifted it, it tore. So now it's all wonky.
Press it from both sides. Trying to just eliminate some of the back and forth. So this one they're starting to build on.
Not even a quarter, so I don't know that I would minute them out. Yeah, see, look, it's just stuck to the next frame down below. And it's just tearing this right off. I wonder if we're doing more damage than good here. Expecting. Oh yeah, see how it's stuck?
Well, it's the
It's right here.
They're building.
It's right
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the way up. So.
So
Now
that's
it's wonky. It's going to be wonky.
probably the advantage of plastic.
So it's either concave or not concave. It's kind of like we have to put it up. It's at the bottom. That's where the problem is. So it's pulled out and now it can't go back. That's the problem.
So that one's barely built out? Not really.
Same problem. Just take this off all at once. No, just hold on the bottom. Hold on to the bottom of the box so it doesn't lift. Yeah. I don't know if that was good or bad. No, see, it just did it to all of them. Well, no, it seems like it's kept these in place.
Yeah. Okay, so this is frame 5, right?
Yeah, that maybe is a half.
So about half built out. Some bees. This one's more.
Probably
like
also
on that
about
side?
half.
Yeah.
And this one is kind of stuck together. I'll just leave them stuck together. Well, all right. So
So 6 is probably partial. Right?
So
This
that's,
is 6, 7, 8, 9.
no, that's
Wait.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, that's it.
So 7, yeah, it's probably about,
Quarter.
yeah. That's pretty much it for comb. There's no more comb or no more bees. So
Okay. So not a ton built on this top one.
see, now the problem is that they don't really fit very well. Because,
I'm not sure I got it.
yeah. All right, so I'm going to take this box off. Can you grab that? And we're going to go grab the smoke too. All right, so we know that there's some queen cells on here, and we're going to just kind of take a look at them, see if we can deduce anything about them. I know they were in, like, I want to say they were on this frame number 5. So, you know what, I think I'm going to take this one out first because there's nothing on it. Yeah. Number 10's got nothing. Number 9, it's got some. Alright, so not much on that side, but quite a bit on that
quite a
side.
bit.
And they got water or nectar, I can't tell. It's clear.
Nothing clear. So maybe a quarter, a third built, maybe? Third of bees.
Alright, so the next one, let's take a look. This one looks like honey. And it's heavy like honey. Oh! Yeah, this actually has capped honey. See the capped honey on the top?
Oh yeah. So all this around here,
That's
that's all
capped
capped honey. So it has wax.
On the top,
On the top
basically
of
the
it.
honey's fully cured and it's stored. And then this is full of nectar. It's very,
So-
very heavy.
So honey, nectar, and bees. Do you want the paper?
I got it.
No, this little thing. The frame grabber.
I don't know if that works so well. Why don't you grab the smoke again? I'll smoke my head. All right. So this still has capped brood. So this must have been laid, and there's our queen cells on the bottom.
So down here.
One is capped. So I will take this up to the camera to look at and show you. So that big one on the bottom, you can see how long it is.
Oh, go ahead.
And you can see that the bees are working on it, and one is capped, which means it has a queen growing inside of it.
So this one right here
And
has
the
a
other
bottom
one-
where the other one is empty.
And the other one, you can't see it maybe from the camera, but you can see there's larvae in it, so that's queen number 2, at least. All right, I know on one of the ones we saw last week, there were like 4 or 5, so we haven't gotten to that one yet. So on frame number
or 7.
7, there's 2 queen cells. All right, so let's take a look. That's good, because queens mean without a queen,
And that
the
has
colony
mostly
won't
brood.
survive. Yeah, that has all brood. All right. Oops, I just squished a bee. All right. So this has brood in it, and it has a lot of empty cells. Oh, I see some larvae. That's strange. Like, kind of right in here. Kind of blow on it and get the right angle. Can you see the white larvae in there?
Oh yeah.
So to me that means we have a queen, because I think it's only larvae for 3 or 4 days. So the queen's already hatched. She's already alive, I'm guessing, but I'd like to see more larvae just to make sure, maybe some eggs. The bees can sting through this, but it's so sticky. That's why I wear these gloves, just because everything with the propolis and everything else is so sticky. All right, so I don't know if we would be able to find the queen. Now this one's full of nectar and pollen, so there aren't many eggs on here. So it looks like the eggs that have hatched have been backfilled with pollen. You see that?
Uh-huh.
And then, man, this is just stuck. And oh, here's our supersedure cell in the middle,
This one right here.
and then what? Just to your right, two more. No, to your left, two more right there.
This
See
one?
those?
Uh-huh.
So here's one right in the middle of the frame. You can see. And I know when I looked at it last week, it had something growing in it. So there's a queen cell in there. So I don't know if we have a queen or not, but I saw a larva, and it seems like for a week there shouldn't be any larvae, but I'm still a rookie, so I could be wrong. All right, so number 4. All right, this has capped brood, and then the cells are empty, look like, and ready to be laid on. But oh, did we look at the bottom of the last one?
No, and this one had cells on the bottom. Cells on the bottom.
So let's take out. That's number 4. That's all.
That's all nectar and pollen.
No, it has brood still, but it's been backfilled. So this is the one I thought last week that had all the queen cells on the bottom, and we forgot to look.
It's this one.
No, that's the one we looked at that had 2.
I don't know.
All right. Did you write
No.
which one? Oh, did you say which one had the queen cell on it? Did you write which one it was?
Oh, I didn't.
So yeah, there's 2. There's
No, this was a different one.
oh yeah, there are 7 queen cells on this one.
So what frame number is that?
So that is 5. That is 6. So you can kind of see those on the bottom. 7 queen cells. So I'm not exactly sure if we have a queen hatch or not. I didn't see a lot of larvae, but the queen could have been out getting bred and just barely started laying, or maybe they're almost a week old and they're still growing larvae, but I don't think so. On the back of that, it has a chart for how long they're larvae. So egg, larva, egg 3 days, larva 5.5. So no, it could still be, because it's only been a week. So we probably don't have a queen then. So there's a lot of queen cells on that one.
Yeah, that's number 3. So this is 3, right?
Yeah, this is number 3. Whoa, this one's heavy, so it's probably mostly honey. Oh no, there's a lot of brood,
A lot of capped brood.
and
A lot of honey.
it's really heavy. Oh, here we go. There's your shoot. Like I said, it was heavy. Now there's no bees on it. All right, why don't we get the smoke out? That's not going to help much at this point, but they're all over the ground. We'll be stepping on them. Let's just close it up. Oh, so this one is almost fully built out. It has some capped honey on it. Honey on the other side, number 2. And this one right here is still being built out, so it's maybe 1/4 of the way built out. So we will close this up.
Yep, we're still rookies.
Yes, we are. I'm sure it'd be easier to carry these things without gloves on, but it's so sticky.
All right. We will stop that till next time.